So we back at it again, man, with another episode of Locked In. I got another guest for y'all today. Got my man
Good.
Tyler, also known
What's
as
good?
Ty the Hippie. I'm gonna just go
For
ahead and
sure.
let Tyler tell y'all about his upbringing real quick and just basically let y'all know what he does.
Yeah, so basically I would like to say I'm a boyfriend first, for real, but second I do, you know what I'm saying? I do my photography, videography. I do I do a whole bunch of things. I make music, I do just whatever. Honestly, if I wake up the next day and I want to be anything, I'll just do it for real. I I grew up in Montgomery County, Maryland. And but I had friends from literally all over the place. So it's like uh for me, I was always kind of everywhere, you know what I mean?
Right.
I had a lot of different experiences growing up, and just I really got the every side of life for real growing up, which is like a blessing for me because I'm good no matter like where I go type shit. And it's not even on some like G type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or
I know
I'm
what you mean
running
for
the
sure.
streets. It's just I just know how to move everywhere. So it's like um, it helps with my business and stuff like that. Um and yeah, just that's basically where I'm from, I guess we could say.
So
Yeah.
mentioning, photography and videography. How old were you when you first started getting into that type of stuff?
So I'm 23 now. I literally started photography and videography maybe in like December, January. And
Yeah, so it hasn't even been that long.
yeah, it hasn't even been that long, bro. But like, I'm not about to lie, like that jump be moving for real. Like, and it's just a blessing for real because once you start to do what you were destined for, it just works out. You feel me? You don't even gotta put too much effort into it. It just
Most definitely.
yeah.
And then like what made you want to get into photography and videography? Like what made you wake up one day and just be like, yo, like, I'm gonna just try this out, see how it goes from
Yeah.
there.
So I ended up getting like some amount of money, probably like 2, 3 bands, something like that. And I was just sitting there and I was thinking like, what could I do with this money to make more money? You know what I mean?
Right.
So then my mom always had me doing like family events or like weddings and like little stuff like that along the way that my mom would sign me up for. And then one day I just was like, you know what, let me just buy a camera because photography is a way to make bread. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you put the deposit down, you can make,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You can get your money back. And I always wanted to shoot like movies and videos and music videos, like YouTube videos, skits, whatever, all types of stuff. So I was just like, let me put something down that can make me more money. And then the photography just around like May, I started like my business started like flourishing for real.
And then who would you say is your biggest influence, when you're doing the photography thing? Like who makes you want to go up, get up every day and, perfect your craft with whether it's photography or videography? Who's your biggest influence?
Um, my biggest influence right now, like I'm not very well versed in the photography realm of like people who, like laid the line down for photography and stuff like that. I don't really know a lot of like photography, videography history. So my biggest influence right now is probably just my girlfriend for real. Like, just
For sure.
on some like man time. She just like she's the reason that I keep like doing what I do because she just inspires me to do better. She gives me new like ideas. She just keeps my mind in that workspace type shit. And she's a model as well, so it's like you know through working with her, it's nothing like working with your girl in a business when y'all businesses are the same. You feel me? It's just like it's
Right.
like the best feeling in the world.
Y'all co-interact with each other
Yeah, exactly.
for sure. So speaking a little
Yeah.
bit more on photography, what would you say so far? Because you only say you've been doing it since January. What's the most
Yeah.
interesting thing you shot?
Um. Wow, that's interesting.
I'm pretty sure it's probably a couple of them that you like truly fucking passionate about. But like, what would you say is that number one thing to where you shot and you just had like a different feeling with
Wow. I really gotta think about this one. I mean, hmm, what's my best photo shoot? I would have to try like look at my like my catalog real quick. But I would probably, if I had to just throw it out there, most recently I did a shoot. I mean, my favorite jump that I did was probably the one with me and my girl, and she got on this orange like outfit. Uh, it was like a photo shoot for a brand that she does work with called Cunny House, and that jump, I mean, that's probably my favorite shoot, just because I just like the way I could show the camera real quick,
it? Yeah,
actually.
yeah, most definitely. Show the people your work.
I just like the way these jumps turned out for real. Like
Yeah,
these three jumps, it's just something about them. I don't know what it is. I like the clarity. I like the vibe. It
yeah, it definitely
just,
gives like a vibrant feeling for sure.
yeah, it's just something about that jump that I just really like a lot. I've done
Yeah.
so many different photo shoots though, so it's like, to me, it's hard to pick one that was super. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
And then like, how would you describe your photography style? You know, because people got a lot of different styles. They can do their pictures in black and white.
yeah.
How would you describe your style?
If I could describe my style, I'd say I'm more definitely of like a of like I'm definitely like a beauty shot type of photographer, I guess we could say, in a sense that like I don't really do too many like full body photo shoot vibes. I
Right.
do have some of that type of stuff on my page, but like something that I one of my favorite methods that I think is going to become like my trademark is the fact that I do these photo shoots where I like chop up somebody's outfit, and that's like my favorite thing to do. It's like I'll show you again real quick. So it's like I'll do like this with the pants, then like that with the shirt, and then like that with the whole jump. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Or
they
like
bring in different parts of the outfit, but
this
like
like
the same
that.
in the same one. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like this like that. The pants, the whole outfit. Like, you know what I mean? That's
Right.
like, I think that's like my favorite style right now of how I like to do my photography for real. That's just like, I think I've came into that over time. Yeah.
Right. So, you know, us being from the DMV area, just
Hmm.
talk about the different types of scenery around the DMV area because, you know, it's probably a lot of places you've done photography. Just talk about what makes the scenery different in your own opinion.
So I would say what makes the DMV special, I guess, would be the fact that it's just hard to really it's hard to really find the spots. So it's like when you do, it's like rare. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's certain spots that everybody hits because it's the area the scenery is so limited out here that it's like if you find something you gotta like attack it. You know what I mean? And you
Right.
gotta be the first one on it. Like, and if you're not, then other people already touched that jump. Like you're definitely not the first. So I think the thing about it here is just the competitive, like, it's not like New York. You could hit a rooftop, whatever, da 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 da. Like, there's so many different vibes, Times Square, this and that. Like, we got Chinatown, we got like, random little mural alleyways, and then we got like random spots that like, people have found over time, but it's all about that competitive, like I was saying, like going at it and just finding your space. Like you got to find where you fit in and you know, go out and, you know, get that spot. Like, because like I said, it's limited. I mean, just like music videos, you see a lot of the jumps around here be looking a lot the same. You know what I'm saying?
Like I feel like I definitely feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like from a cultural aspect, it's just we're just different in type of way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely
For
from a
sure,
cultural
definitely different. I think there's a lot of like DC pride, there's a lot of Maryland pride and stuff like that that people have here that is like untouchable. You feel me? And
right.
I feel like anybody from their respective states should be representing their state in that way. But um yeah, I think it's definitely like as a photographer, videographer, it's up to you to be as creative as possible to make the most out of these areas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Going into a little bit about videography, man, it was good to see. Like it was like such an experience just to see you in your element. You know, with the whole music
Yeah.
video. By the way, your boy in the music video, just make sure y'all catch him out coming with. Shout out my guy Tyler right here for shooting that, man. But it was just
Yeah.
good to see me in Element, man. That was a great experience for me because first, I've never been in a music video. And just to
Hmm.
see how you know, work with the camera, the special effects that you use, all that stuff was
Yeah.
just good. Just talk about that whole experience, you know, shooting music videos and things like that.
As far as shooting music videos, I didn't really pick that up until maybe, babe, when did I shoot my first down? When did was Quan's down? September. Yeah, so I started maybe in like September, only a few
Yeah, so
months
not even
ago.
that
So
long.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I started photography not too long ago, and then I slowly started to drift into the music videos. I just did a jump for a kid named Young Fury, for Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. It was a great video. I just, I kind of just, I always knew I wanted to do music videos, but for me, I didn't want to start until I was ready. You know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't want to start pushing out videos until I was sure that what I'm giving people would be at least like a certain quality. And while I'm getting better, you know what I'm saying? I can just work with the work because I don't, honestly, one thing that I stand on is like, I don't do like free work. So at the end of the
Right.
day, like if I'm gonna charge somebody, I gotta make sure I'm coming with, you know, at least a standard quality of work that everybody like, you know, you could get it from, you may not be able to get my exact quality from anybody else, but as far as the base of edits and effects and stuff like that, like I gotta be able to be up there with the, you know,
Right.
people locally who do the same thing. Yeah.
So, you know, also shooting a music video, you know, you had the lights, different color lights,
Hmm.
and special effects. Just talk about why you use that as a special effect opposed to anything else.
So I would say that the lights are so important because it changes the whole vibe. Like, I don't know if you remember that one moment between where it was like, where we were like the garage was already set up, and it was like maybe we should just
Right.
put the red light in that jump to set the vibe different, and it changed the whole vibe. You know what I mean?
It
Like
definitely did.
lights are so important. Like even some lights in your room when you come home and just want to get in the editing workspace or whatever the case may be. It's part of that. It's you know, I'm like a vibe kind of guy, so I like to just let the energy guide me, and it's like, you know, a red light sets a certain type of tone. You know what I'm saying? If you got like a green light, it's a different kind of feel. If you got a blue light, different kind of feel. So I just try to go with what the vibe of the video is and use the lights to match the mood. You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
then for all the viewers out there, just let them know like if they were to try to, you know, contact you and book you for a video, what are your different type of prices?
So I definitely start at a base rate of like $300 for music videos, and that will cover like two scenes and like at least like a 2 minute 30-second video. It's just it's just uh it's just about, for me, really locking in and making sure that I like who I'm working with, and I like their concept. Like I don't work with just anybody. I've gotten offers for different types of prices for videos, but everybody I'm not gonna necessarily want to work with, because I gotta like who you are as a person, and I gotta like what you're selling, your image, everything, because that's putting my name, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's putting my name connected with yours. So it's like I gotta like I gotta like what's going on there first, and then we can talk about videos and whatever. Because sometimes I'm understanding in the fact that everybody isn't always gonna be right where they want to be right there in their life. So maybe like maybe we could have to have a discussion to figure out where we're gonna go for the future. But I don't want anybody to feel less of themselves because they don't have the 300 or whatever the case
Right.
may be. I know how it is to be young or have not have it all together and things of that sort. So it's like I try to be conscious of that while working, and I build relationships through my work. It's not just about the work, so, and the money. So yeah.
Now I'm glad you say that because I feel like it's important to build relationships because you never know what might happen next. So the fact
You
that you
never
build
know.
relationships to continue the relationship going and for more great things. So it's a
Yeah.
very important that you said that. But if it was one artist you could shoot a music video for, like an artist, a major artist that you listen to and you
Yeah.
mess with their music, who would that one artist be and why?
Hmm.
'Cause there's a lot of good ones out there.
Yeah, I mean it's endless. Dang, if I could, artist, I don't even know who it would have to be. Hmm. I mean, do they have to?
It don't gotta like it don't even have to be a major artist. It could be somebody you just really, mess with their music.
Yeah. So I'll give two answers. So if this guy was still alive, I would do it with him. But X Tentacion,
Okay, for
I would
sure.
definitely do a video with him 1,000 per. Like that would be number one. Like no question about that. That would be my first, like, hands down. If I had to put another artist in there though, I mean, I don't really watch a lot of music videos now because I'm trying to find like my own style. So I don't know what people are doing now, but that's what would like help me pick. I would probably just say somebody who I like their music a lot would be Ty Dolla $ign. And
Yeah.
I just feel like his, like, I don't know what his music videos are like, but I'm sure like whatever me and him cooked up on some, like if I picked the song and all that, like that joint would be tough, like for sure. Yeah.
And going back to photography, if it was one place in the world where you could have a photo shoot at, the scenery was perfect, the whole
Mm-hmm.
nine, where would that place be?
Dang.
It could be anywhere in the world. Or you could I'll do it like this. Name your top three places in the world you would want to have a
Yeah,
photo.
yeah,
I know that's hard just
yeah.
to pick one.
Yeah.
There's a
I
lot
want
of
to go
different.
to Hawaii one time. So I'll probably do like some type of like Hawaii, like, you know, like everybody loves Lilo and Stitch. You feel me? Like, you see those type of vibes, bro. Like that. Like I want to capture that type of vibe. Maybe something like that. Some probably like desert type shoot, like something just tough, like um maybe in like just endless sand around, and just uh something like that. One more jump, I would have to probably somewhere in Europe, like Italy. You know what I'm saying? Like Venice,
That
where
would be that would definitely be a vibe because
yeah, they
that
be
joint
having
look
them little boats
yeah.
and shit in the middle of the jump. Like I will probably get something super tough out there, or like Italy, or like another European country that just has like big land, like big grassland, and like little house farmhouses and shit. Like
Right.
those pictures be looking tough to me. Like, yeah.
All right. And then where do you envision yourself 5 years from now?
So it's funny you said that because I had a conversation with my parents yesterday, and they were basically saying like they feel like I'm gonna be the one to like retire them, and you know what I'm saying. I
Right.
feel like in the next 5 years I'm gonna pull off something, whether it's through my music or me and my girls ventures, or photography, videography, whatever it is. I just feel like I'm gonna do something crazy that's about to just put me there, you know what I'm saying? And I can just feel that energy. I don't know what exactly it will be or whatever it is, but if I could generalize it, I'll just say like huge success in the next 5 years, and just being able to provide for the people who helped me get to where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got issues and stuff in life, and everybody got different things, but you always got to make sure you keep that inspiration based off the drive of what people have done for you along the way, because that could, you know what I'm saying, get you going and just give you a whole different type of drive in life. So
Most
yeah.
definitely. I definitely feel the same way about this podcast. Like when I first started, I
Yeah.
didn't know where it was going to take me, but just making connections and networking with people is taking me
Yeah.
a long way so far. So I definitely feel what you're saying on that one.
Hmm.
And then the last thing I'm gonna ask you for this interview, man, is
Yeah.
why should people book you for photography or videography? Like, what makes you different? This is the chance where you can talk your stuff. What makes you
Yeah.
different?
Yeah. I mean, if it came down to like why people should book me, I would just say like I'm probably I'm probably gonna be the most like caring person for what you have to going. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm really in it for, like, I really want to help other people win, and I really want to help other people succeed. Like it's beyond me for real. And like through my camera, I'm just I'm helping somebody else create their vision and using my creative insight, to piece some things together. But I'm really just like a bridge to get to where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm not gonna be the type of bridge who is like on some like like I said, on some like money type situations. Like, nah, like I like to sit down, have a conversation. I do a Zoom conference call, pre whatever. We can ride around and find different locations. Like I'm just the type of person who beyond the work, we're gonna build a relationship and a network. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody should in their business. And from that, you can still see me?
Yeah, I can still see you. You good.
Yeah, so from that I believe it's just like it's nothing better than that. I always wanted to be more like a Bob Marley type of individual, or like a Chance. People will compare me to like a Chance the Rapper type of person, or like even like a Kyle or whatever. Like, bro, these are all positive people who just be the best them that they can. And it comes with some hate, because some people view positivity as weakness. You know what I'm saying? But it's no weakness. It's no weakness in it. It's just I see the bigger picture in life, and I know that if I can help somebody be great, like, why wouldn't I? So that's why people should book me.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Everything you said was just a fact because just us working together in that video, us networking, not me getting a chance to interview you and talk about your type of work, that's
Yeah.
exactly what you mean. So I'm glad that you
Facts.
say that.
Yeah.
For everybody that's looking out there, just network because it can really take you a long way, more
Yeah.
ways than you could possibly know. So
So
I'm glad
many.
you
I
said that's
mean,
all a
yeah,
fact.
it's crazy. Hmm.
Man, y'all heard it from Ty the hippie himself, man.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all book my man. Say your Instagram name real quick for the viewers out there that's gonna be
Oh yeah.
watching.
So it's at Ty the Hippie, TytheHippie. Um, you feel me? I'm about to be dropping music soon. Uh, I'm probably about to drop a podcast in like January.
Most definitely.
I'm I don't necessarily want to drop the name quite yet because you never know, bro. So, you know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
might try to sneaky
Yeah, try to
steal that
steal
jump, and
it.
it's a hot name, bro. So I gotta hold on to that jump, but I'm gonna definitely have you as a guest on that jump when it's time.
Exactly.
And
Let it be on
you
there.
know, it's just, man, it's a lot of work to be done. You feel me? It's a lot of future goals to be achieved. I'm just thankful to, you know what I'm saying, that you asked me to be on this
Nah, for
platform
sure.
and just, you know what I'm saying, even speak a few words and stuff like that. And yeah, of
Y'all heard it from him himself. You know, keep being authentic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep
course.
building relationships you're doing. Keep up the great work with photography and videography.
Yeah.
You're gonna have my support for sure. And we already locked in now,
Thank you.
so you know
Yeah, we
it's
locked in.
bigger things from here. So we definitely locked
Yeah, of
in for sure. But that's it
course.
for episode 23, y'all. Make sure y'all continue to stay locked in and tune in for next week's episode.